Hey guys, welcome to my 2021-2022 classroom. Now this is a homeschool room, which means that this is an extra bedroom in my house. And this is a little space that we turned into a classroom type setting because this is honestly just what my kids really like. They love seeing the decorations, and this is a family project that my whole family gets involved in. And every single year, this is something that we all pitch in to kick off the new school year. So I guess you could say that this is kind of like our beginning of the year tradition. So every summer, we get involved with this project. At the end of the school year and at the beginning of what we call our summer, what my kids and I do is we sit down and we pick out a theme. I used to do this as a school teacher in my old classrooms, and it's kind of one of those things that I just brought with me into the homeschool arena, and it's one of those things that I'm really glad that I did because this gives my kids something really exciting to do, and it gets them excited about school, which is, if you probably know, but sometimes it can be hard to get especially older kids excited about school, but this project does it every single time. I highly recommend it if you have a space to do this in. And we picked, as you can probably tell, this is ocean theme. And this was actually more of my youngest one that he picked. And he loves ocean animals. You're gonna see ocean animals all over the place here in a minute as I give you guys a little tour. A lot of things are the same from last year, but that's totally okay. And if you wanna go see last year's video, I will pop that down in the description for you as well. So without further ado, let me take you on a little tour of our brand new ocean theme classroom. So you guys probably recognize this area. You probably see this stuff a lot on Instagram and in my groups and stuff, but this is my favorite pencil holder. I keep everything in here. All of our pencils, our markers, and our pens. Yes, it's Ray Dunn. It's the only Ray Dunn thing I have in my entire house, and I just love it. And of course, this is my teacher toolbox. You guys already know I have to have my one pink thing, and this is like my pink thing in here. That's mine. I don't have my own desk, so this is kind of like my little organization area to keep all those things that I would keep in my own desk. So here is a close-up of my Ray Dunn holder, and this comes in very handy because the kids know where all the supplies are, and they just come and grab things here as needed. I have a stapler over here, and I also have stick notes, and this is my teacher toolbox. If you guys haven't seen this, this is like my favorite thing in my whole classroom, and I made this, and I have a video on how I made this, and it should be in the description for you. I also have our CD player that we use for our composer studies, and those are usually with my Father's World. So this is our curriculum shelf, and this year there's new books on the shelf, of course. A lot of this is all my Father's World. Like most of this, what you're seeing right here is all my Father's World. These are the books that are gonna go with my Father's World, and this year I'm keeping them in these little baskets, almost like little cubbies, and they fit perfectly on this shelf. And I'm keeping all of the readers right here in this shelf. On the second shelf is my oldest child's books, and you can see he's got his biology, his history. These are the Not Grass books that come with the My Father's World curriculum. And he's got the DVDs here that we're going to use. And these are going to go with his curriculum. I bought these DVDs since he's starting high school, and I thought it would be great for him to kind of experience a different way of learning and a different teacher. And then in this box is his My Father's World readers, and they're all kind of just organized in this little box right here, and they fit perfectly on this shelf. So here's an overview of our main wall. We have a big old fishing net, and we have our fish that I cut out and I laminated and I put on the wall. And then I have these iridescent jellyfish, and they hang down from the ceiling. My husband helped us put those up. This is my youngest child's seat. He wanted to have one of the wheels right there on his desk. He just really, really loves that. And I changed out the bulletin board to kind of match our theme. And of course, his shark poster, which you guys have seen in my recent videos because I've been sitting in front of it, and he just loves this shark poster. Above that, we have our octopus tentacles coming down. I thought these were so cool, and I could not resist purchasing these from Amazon. Over here on my oldest child's side, he's got a couple of iridescent jellyfish, and he's got his map. Now, this is our sunken ship project, and all three of the boys, my husband and my oldest and my youngest, they actually made this for me to put on the wall. I told them I wanted a sunken ship, and they made one for me. So we put it over here on my oldest child's side. And here's all of his books. He's not gonna have a timeline on the wall this year. He's gonna have the timeline book, and he's got all of his My Father's World stuff ready to go. He's got his workbooks here ready to go for class as well. On my youngest desk, he has his Creation to the Greeks folder, and here is the teacher's manual. And all of his workbooks are in this one. This is our board eraser, but all of his books are ready to go right here in his. And these are the workbooks that they'll be using. These are not the teacher books or the textbooks. These are just the workbooks that he's going to be using. So here's the one for his catechism and his structure and style, his Creation to the Greeks student sheets, anytime he needs to pull one of those out. And then he's got his Fix-It grammar. So he's got all of that ready to go. And then his science book is here as well. And then he's also got one of these 3x5 index card boxes. And I find that these are just super helpful. And then down here we have my teacher books. So these are my IEW teacher book section, I guess you can call it. And I have the Fix-It Grammar, Little Mermaid, and the Nose Tree. We're gonna finish these up this year and then start the next one. And then the Structure and Style books that come with everything, and then all of their student sheets are inside of there, and kind of like the schedule and everything is in here as well. And then I also have on the shelf our teacher manuals for this. So this is just a little IEW area, I guess you can call it. Over here is one of the most important sections, because this is where my teacher books are. They kind of stick up a little bit because they're big, but these are the answer books that me and my husband are going to use to grade their stuff. This is going to be where all of their finished papers go. And then once I grade these, I'm going to file them in their portfolio. And then this, if you can't tell, is our school records box. So the attendance sheets and everything that we need for the state is right here. This is our little art corner. And if you don't have a 10-drawer cart and you have the room for it, these are just so much fun. So the boys' clay stuff is in here. We also have extra paper and folders. So like we have extra spiral books in here. And a lot of times our art stuff goes in here. So I'm gonna definitely file away some of their art stuff in here. But this was I don't know, $30, $40, and it's proved to be very useful. This is a box right now where I'm keeping all of their art things, and as we open them, I'm gonna put them inside of this 10 drawer cart right here. But all of their art things are right here, so they know where they're at, along with their art folder and their notebooks that they're gonna be using. So this is like mixed media paper. It definitely makes everything more fun when the space is decorated the way that the kids want. So we're very excited to start the first day of school. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tour of my classroom, and let me know what you think down in the comments. But be nice, please. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and get some ideas for your homeschool space. So I will see you in the next one, and have a great day. Happy homeschooling.